We're moving, we're cruising, we're skirting. You know what I'm talking about? OG Ice Cream the Show. Welcome back. We're back for another episode. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, comment, leave below. We appreciate everybody out there. We're here for another episode. Your boy JD and this motherfucker.
What up? Black here.
Sorry. We got a late night session tonight. Real late night session, but we still moving as usual. The whole goddamn thing. A lot of shit's been going on. There's been a lot of goddamn music's been dropping lately.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of artists been dropping. Let me see. Obviously, your favorite light skin drop. Artist by the name of Young Blue drop. Mozzie drop. I think YG dropped some shit.
You did?
YG. I thought it was an album. I think it was just a track.
Might have been a song. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a song. Yeah, I thought it was the whole track, but I thought it was the whole mixtape or album. But it was in the bench.
It is coming. I heard that he's dropping some new shit.
Thank Me Now or Leave Me Later or some shit like that. I don't know.
I don't know the name.
Yeah, but we still in this bitch, moving and grooving.
It's coming.
Mm-hmm. So, what's really been going on? What else, man? What do you listen to? What's going on in the streets, bro?
Same quarantine shit.
Quarantine.
Shout out to Lloyd Banks. Freestyle he just dropped, man. That shit, the fact that he could take all the time in the world off, just chilling, doing his family life. He had a kid. I know that his father passed and everything, but he just dropped and it's just a freestyle, but it's still better than 80% of what's out right now.
I saw it on my fucking feed, but I didn't click on it. But I want to listen to it though. Banks. Anybody grow up our age, 30 and 30s, over 30 years old, know about Lloyd Banks, bro.
Lloyd Banks, man, like crazy, and like we were talking about earlier.
Junior in the house. What?
Him responding to that tweet like nobody's checking for me or no one's checking for Banks or whatever. Like
that was wild.
It's crazy that he could feel like he is somebody that is the elite. Like that's just nuts. Like he should. Every producer should be dying to work with him in some shape, form, or fashion.
Especially somebody with bars. Nobody has bars
consistent,
today.
Consistent, man. Consistent. So yeah, man. That I've been on that, man. That made my week. That made my week for sure. You know what I'm saying? For real.
But hopefully it comes with some shit. I hope somebody sees that shit. Like hopefully somebody sees it. An up-and-coming producer, an OG producer, somebody. But somebody needs to put that boy on. Like you said, he tweeted that people wasn't looking for his shit no more.
That's crazy.
Right. Anybody who wants to hear bars, any of you know, we would love to hear some Lloyd Banks bars. Anybody knows that.
1,000%. 1,000%, man. 1,000%. It felt good to hear him. Like he's still got it, man. He's still got it. He's still.
Like I know the whole
10 years later.
Junior wave is over. I know niggas 50 saying he's out here bullying and trolling and all, but people would like to hear some bars, Lloyd Banks.
Yeah.
Please spit some bars.
Man. 100%. We need that. We need that, man. Especially now more than ever. Everybody's on quarantine. Everybody's home. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
What a time to be alive. Exactly.
What a time.
Hold on.
Shout out Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez, man. He's taking this whole social media thing to a whole new level.
Oh, yeah.
I know y'all seen this live. YouTube hit him up with some sort of special that went out. MTV offered him TV shows. Yeah, he's a very entertaining guy. I never really listened to his music. I always know he was super talented.
Yeah, he makes
I seen him freestyle. He makes great music. He does it all. He's a one-stop shop. But I never really fuck with him like his music like that. But after seeing Quarantine Radio, how entertaining it was, I'm definitely gonna check out his music a lot more.
Music is great music. He makes great music across the board, and his remix game is I don't see anybody doing it better. I mean, outside like Puff or something, but his remix game is crazy. That Chicks tape, when he takes everybody's old R&B and redoes it.
But I heard he had the originals on it too, didn't he? Didn't he have the original people on it?
The latest one. He had which made it better, and they released it on iTunes. It's kind of like an official. Right. You know what I mean? Like
I'm familiar with the T-Pain joint.
Man,
that shit go hard. That shit go real hard.
Chicks tape series. Yeah, what he did the last time, he did it perfect. So shout out to that, man.
I'm late. I feel like an asshole. I'm super late. I know about Tory Lanez for years. I know talent, but I've never listened to his music. In my head, all I hear is that when I think of Tory Lanez, I know how dope he is, but all I hear is that high pitch. You know that high pitch auto-tune song she does. Yeah. So that's what I imagine when I think of Tory Lanez. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I get that, but that's just the radio and single shit. Like the B-sides on his album are crazy, and he can rap his ass off. Like it's
he can really rap his ass off.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, shout out to that man. We're gonna see some new things from him in 2021.
He's gonna take the social media thing to a whole level. Like he said, YouTube offered about some live shows. So he had a show. Was it yesterday?
On YouTube?
Whatever May 1st was.
Yesterday.
Yes, it was yesterday. Yeah, I guess he went on YouTube Live. People were donating money. They were requesting songs. Basically performing live.
Yeah.
Feeling a little good. Obviously, it wasn't as live and as raw as Quarantine Radio.
That's gonna be a thing though.
But I think it's gonna be a thing.
This is the start. Like it's gonna.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get the ball rolling, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think this quarantine shit's gonna change a lot of shit. Like
everything is
music wise, just society,
work life.
Right.
You know, just the protocols. You know, just going through day to day shit, man. You know, the health and safety standards of everything are gonna go through the roof. Everybody's gonna wanna, you know, cover their ass. You know, companies when it comes to insurance and all that other stuff. So this is it's gonna be interesting to see, because nothing's gonna be the same anymore.
Nothing's gonna be the same.
Like, nothing. Everything's gonna be different. This just made everybody check themselves and hit the reset button, and it's gonna open the door for a lot of good, but also for a lot of BS. You know what I mean? Because oh man.
Hopefully people I feel like I'm starting to appreciate life a little bit more. I was always still open-minded and free, with free fucking spirit. But after seeing this, hopefully everybody opens their mind and be
reality
a little more.
check, man. You got people dying, like a lot of people, and it's famous people too. You know what I mean? Like it's touching everybody across the board. So we're in a moment, man. This is history. We're in a moment, man.
And I don't want to keep it too negative, but these fucking protesters out there, I get it. You don't want to be home all day. You don't want to be supported by the government. You want to get a haircut. I understand that, protesters. I get it. But we can't rush this. People are dying. Lots of people are dying. I know it's only a certain percentage. Some people are saying it's only a certain percentage. I get it. But it's death, it's bodies. These protesters out there, this is real life shit.
It's the machine, you know, the corporate machine mindset. You know, the world, we have to keep this machine going. Right. So at a 99%, who cares about the 1%? But when you got billions of people in the world, that 1% is fucking, who cares if 1 million people, 2 million, 3 million people die? It's for the better. Like, it's nuts, man. You know what I mean? It's
fucked up.
It's all sorts of messed up that we're the lab rats.
You're starting to see people for what they really are, right?
Pawns.
I know.
This is gonna open up, man. Yo, one thing that Trump has done is open everybody's eyes. You know what I mean? What he's doing, how now this is making people who didn't care about politics care about politics.
A little bit.
And even though it's all a game, it's all a play, a stage play.
Yep.
There's real consequences in this game. Mm-hmm. So you have to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you're not gonna win the whole game, but over time, you know what I mean? Like, things can get better if everybody gets on the same page. You know what I'm saying? When you start weeding out the old way of thinking. But the problem with that is the people who are at top, they're not gonna bring in the new blood if they don't feel that the new blood is on the same page as them. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like you know, it's a crazy cycle, man.
Wild about the whole Trump in the polls right now. Mm-hmm. So if you vote for
he's gonna win again.
But the thing about it, if you vote for him again, right, after all that's going on, if you vote for him again, it's clearly not because of political reasons. It's clearly, no way if we can vote for him again and think as for political reasons. No way.
Yeah, the best analogy that I've ever heard when it comes to Trump is he is teaching. He's basically like writing a book report and teaching about a book he's never read.
That he's never read in his life.
You know what I mean? That was the best analogy. Like he is doing something. He's speaking about something, and you know, trying to give advice and calm. And he's never read the book. He has no idea what he's talking about. Oh man!
Those quick takes, those bites, those clips. The bing, the ratings.
One thing he's not is as dumb as everybody thinks he is.
No, he's not.
He's not as dumb as everybody thinks he is. He's just not. He doesn't have a filter.
Right.
And he's in a what are you gonna do to me kind of mentality, and he's not wrong. Ain't no one gonna do nothing to him.
Low key gangster.
You know what I mean? He's not. Yeah, he's not stupid. He didn't get to where he's at. Just he was in real estate in New York.
Yep.
Okay, if you're in real estate, if you're in construction, you're in building, you have to work with the mob in some shape, form, or fashion.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he knows gang. Like he just doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's a rich frat boy that doesn't care. And
Daddy gave him a little loan. He said it was $10 million, but he said that wasn't much, just a little loan. I think it was like $10 million or something crazy like that.
I'm willing to bet Trump probably ain't even worth 10. On paper, he's worth billions, but yeah, man, like this is it's an eye opener. So hopefully it changes things for the better. But we gonna see, because Trump gonna win again. So it's gonna be another 4 years of
for real. I hope not. But anyways,
fuckery.
Fuck that orange face ass motherfucker. We about to kick it over to another note, man. Obviously, we talked about this last episode. Everybody, the whole world's watching the Bulls' Last Dance. So last week we saw episodes 3 and 4.
Keep watching, yeah.
Featured Rodman and what else? Mostly Rodman.
It was just Rodman. It was Rodman,
right?
Yeah.
What'd you think about that?
I liked it, man. It was. I mean, for people who've been, following any type of Bulls doc or anybody, like some of the stuff in there, it's like, yeah, like we know that, but a majority of it, we've never seen the footage. We didn't know, so that's the great part. But with Rodman, what was dope is you get to hear the GOAT give Rodman his props. Not to say he never did it before. Everybody did. Everybody gave him his props. He always came to work. He gave 100%.
Every time.
He was an Allen Iverson. He was somebody that can go out to a club, party all night, get hammered, and then still show up hungover and get a triple-double. Yeah, and get 20 rebounds. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he's, as soon as tip-off, he's diving out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope to hear Jordan say, as crazy as Rodman was, he was never lost. Like he was in the game. He was smart. His IQ was high. His drive was there. He acknowledged that he needed Rodman, and he also acknowledged that he needed who?
OG 33.
I think that's
OG 33. Pip.
Scott Pip.
Up tempo.
You know what I'm saying? Like I love this doc, man. I love this doc. I just want this to go. I want to see where they're gonna go when it comes to Jordan.
I know.
I wonder if they're going to go into the gambling. I wonder if they're going to touch on, I mean, they might not, but I wonder if they're going to touch on his pops, him retiring, because it was known, like Jordan he's a known gambler with an infinite amount of money. So it's, you know what I mean?
I fuck with Rodman. I like those crazy, eccentric, off the wall kind of guys, but I really fuck with it. Cause like when I was watching one he was watching, he's talking about how we used to practice the rebound and the angles coming up. Like I know this great rebounds. I didn't know niggas actually practice niggas
shooting balls off of the
bouncing balls off
just how it bounces.
Angle. That's hard.
How it bounces.
Crazy. That's crazy.
So remember, I don't think they showed it in last episode, but John Sally, it might have been on Vlad.
Yeah, I fuck with John Sally. He's cool.
Sally's the man.
Yeah.
He was talking about how when they were on the Pistons, when he would see Rodman sitting on a bench, and they would laugh at him a little bit because it looked like he would space out, like he's just looking at the ball, looking at people shoot, and just looking at him shoot, looking at him shoot, and then they walked up to him like, yo, what are you doing? You know what I mean? He's like, well, when he shoots, the ball rotates 37 times. When he shoots from this angle, the ball rotates, whatever. He's counting the rotate, like he's studying
rebounding
in defense. Like he was the pest, he was the worm. Like
that's crazy.
He was up in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like he was somebody that. And you could say this, not bodied, but kind of bodied Shaq. You know what I'm saying? He would handle Shaq down low, and he's half a Shaq size.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying? Like Rodman was a athletic freak of nature.
For sure.
A pure. He was Russell Westbrook before Russell Westbrook.
For sure.
As far as athletic ability, not scoring and shit, but Dennis Rodman is. I don't know why he doesn't have a job with an organization, maybe even the Bulls or anywhere. Like you have Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing, all of the greats outside of announcing, they have a coaching job. They're, you know what I'm saying? In the off season, you know what I mean? You saw Kobe with Hakeem Olajuwon. I want to learn how to post up. You know what I'm saying? If anybody wants to learn how to rebound, the number one person who's still alive and has his wits about him, go to Rodman. Like Rodman should be anybody. Any team that wants to teach your guys how to, like, granted, it's also instinct. You got to just be born with it, Bill Russell, they said he was a great rebounder.
Yeah, Bill Russell.
They said he was a terrible coach because his shit was just go get it. Just go out there and go get it. And it's like, but
not everybody has that.
Exactly. Not everybody can do that. You got to teach. Exactly. You know what I mean? So if Rodman, I feel with how he talks, if he can just be normal, you know what I mean? And to find a way to relate to the team, he'd be a great guy to have in your team. Like, you would see your franchise.
Yeah. That nigga fight, he don't give a fuck, bro.
But Rodman also was Rodman. Like, he don't. I'm a Hall of Famer. I got how many rings? I got 2 with the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 rings, right? Because he got 3-peat with the Bulls, 96, 97, 98.
And he got 2 with the Pistons.
And he got 2 with the Pistons, so that's 5 rings.
Pistons, yeah.
5 rings. I'm a top 50 NBA player of all time, and all I did was rebound.
Rebound, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
All he did was rebound.
Yeah.
But when you see the highlights, you remember, like, yeah, Rodman was a problem.
Yeah, he was a problem.
A problem.
And we always forget this. We always forget. And that's why I love seeing shit like that, because we always forget. When time flies by, we get caught up in the new ways, and so much shit going on. He was so fucking sick. The Worm. He was some other shit, man. Young motherfuckers out there, y'all watch this. Go check out highlights of Dennis Rodman, the Worm.
And his shoes. He had some dope kicks, too.
He did.
The Converse ones was like, but the Nike joints he had, those was kind of fire. The Air Bacons, those was fire, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Do your history. And before we get off this topic, I just want to also say, like how you said, these reliving these moments to just bring it home, because all the younger people, it's just hearsay and clips.
That's all.
It's just you hear your parents, your older brothers, cousins talking about it. Now you really get to see, no, he was as good as everybody says he was, with Mike. He really is the GOAT. He is somebody that was an average person and worked to get every single step of the way. He wasn't born with this God-given freakish athletic ability. Right. You know what I'm saying? He had to work every step of the way, which is why he's the perfectionist, which is why he's an asshole, because he is the person that I was regular and look where I'm at. I'm driven. What is wrong with you? What's holding you back from being driven? Do you not want this? Everybody don't have it on that level. You know what I'm saying? But Jordan, seeing him up against Patrick Ewing, top 50. Charles Barkley, top 50. Gary Payton, top 50. Karl Malone, Stockton, top 50. Stockton. You had John Starks. You had fucking who else did he go? Reggie Miller. You had Pistons.
That's right. He had Reggie.
Pistons. But in the '90s, Charles Barkley. That squad was fucking tough. You know what I'm saying? You got the Orlando Magic when they had Shaq and Penny. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't want to be that guy, Black, but I have to. I'm sorry.
What are you gonna say? What?
He went up against all those, right?
What are you gonna say right now? You're gonna get me angry.
And he won in the 90s only. All right. The 80s, they used to beat his ass.
They beat the shit out of him in the 80s. He was a twig in the 80s,
ass in the 80s.
Still giving niggas 60. But
he still was. But he couldn't beat Bird. He couldn't beat Magic. He couldn't beat Isaiah. He couldn't beat none of those dudes.
He was the only one on his team, though.
He was.
The Bulls was replacements.
He was.
Man. The replacements. When you go to that 84, 85, 86 Bulls team,
right.
It's a joke. Other than Charles Oakley.
Besides Oakley, I can't even tell you to play off the fucking team.
You can't. You really can't. Other than Charles Oakley, you really can't until Horace and Scottie Pippen got there. You know what I'm saying? Like there was nobody on that team, man. Nobody. And you just said that he went against the Lakers. Magic Johnson, James Worthy, Hakeem Olajuwon, Mic drop.
No, Hakeem.
I mean, I'm sorry. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
Mic drop. Not in the role players. Yeah. The role players were all stars. Yeah. So that's that team right there. And then you got the old school Boston team where you got McHale, top 50. Bird, top 50. Dennis Johnson.
That's the nigga with the freckles? Dennis Johnson?
Dennis Johnson, yes. Dennis Johnson. Yeah. You got, who else was...
You got Bill Wallen. Mean ass Bill Wallen. No, he played for Lakers, the Celtics.
Bill Wallen. No, he was in the Celtics.
Yeah, Bill Wallen was...
That was
nice, bro.
And the Bill Wallen, that wasn't Blazers Bill Wallen.
Right.
Bill Wallen, and I can't stand Bill Wallen. He loves to talk shit about the younger players' mistakes and all that shit when he was doing the same shit.
He was nice though.
And he's always,
nice.
And I could see the colors when we won the championship, and it was amazing. It's like, nigga, shut up, man.
No, don't forget, the Philly was nice too. I think they had Julius Erving.
What? Daryl Dawkins, Julius Erving. They had maybe was there a young Charles Barkley?
Did he come in late 80s? He might have came in late 80s.
No, Barkley's 83, I think.
Okay. So
he was early 80s. He was dumb, yeah.
So Chuck too.
Who else was on that Sixers team? Bean.
So he had to go through
Kobe Bryant's dad.
He had to go through all that shit. Bro.
Yeah, and we didn't even mention the Pistons. We didn't even talk about the Pistons yet.
We didn't mention Pistons at all.
That's not like, come on, man. Those are all. And that was when you played NBA basketball. That was when the big men were big men.
Yeah.
That was when, you know, like you said,
to the center.
you could hand check, you could feel. So when you go in here, if anybody play basketball and you're playing defense, if your hand is over here on the waist, it doesn't matter what you do. You already know where he's gonna.
You can control.
And you can kind of control, and you can feel if he's trying to fit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really do much. Like same with football.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So sorry to go on a tangent about that, but I like that. They show just how great Mike is. Not too many people you can see in slow motion with no music, and it's fucking romantic.
Oh, that's crazy. You said that. That's 100. 100.
You watch Mike play in slow motion.
Yeah.
It's romantic when you see him do. He was the first person to have complete balance.
Yep.
Balance. When you see him on the floor, any way he went, it was in the air, body control.
It was lovely.
He could turn 4 ways and still pull it smooth. Everything was one motion.
She was like watching classical music.
It is, and it's romantic. It's everything was one just how he runs, how he dunks, when everything was balanced, body control, everything's like Jordan is. It's not even a question. It's not even, come on, man. 3-peat, back-to-back. How many MVPs did he get? How many defensive player of the year did he get? How many finals MVPs did he get?
Never had a game 7 ever in a finals.
Ever. Got a 3-peat, said, all right, fuck it, I'm out. Came back, got another 3-peat.
He got MVPs, he got all MVPs, he got rings, he got defensive players, he got scoring
titles. This is when the Sonics were good.
Scoring titles, he got slam dunk championships. Yeah.
Come on, man. It's not even. Come on, man.
Era though, but it's cool though. I like MJ, man.
MJ's a go, and he's more candid. Like I like that they're old and just letting it all out now.
Last episode, I said I wasn't an MJ fan. That's what I said last week. Growing up, I wasn't an MJ fan. As I got older, I started to look back and appreciate
this nigga cared about was the Steelers growing up. He ain't
Allen
shit.
Iverson.
Allen Iverson, man. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh my God.
Nobody. The only person to change the game outside of Michael Jordan and Julius Erving is Allen fucking Iverson. He changed the entire game. When we were younger growing up, before the NBA, you had to wear suits. You had to be a certain way. You didn't see tattoos. You didn't see braids, cornrows. You didn't see none of that shit. AI came to the league. All of that changed. All of that changed. It was either you saw the bands, the everything. Nobody had tattoos before Allen Iverson. Nobody had chains before Allen Iverson in the NBA.
It was the All-Star MVP or was it Rookie of the Year press conference. One or the other. He had a do-rag on. First time ever. First time he had a do-rag on. That shit was.
For all of you that remember what put Allen Iverson over the top, the Slam magazine cover. When he had his hair out. When he had the Philly jersey on, that was when when he had the commercial, when he would do the spin in the same place.
Yeah, I remember that commercial.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that commercial. There was Jadakiss.
That was after. The first one, there were the answers, the questions, and then the answers. Yeah. The first one was the crossover.
Yeah.
And then the second one was that move. Yeah. Like Allen Iverson changed the game of basketball. He had every white kid, like that meme you see, anybody sees on Instagram with the white kid with the painted on. You don't see kids doing that now. Like he changed the game. He took fines. He was getting 10,000 a fine for the headbands and not dressing up or whatever. Like. This man, Allen Iverson, is for the culture. He brought
strictly for the culture
to the NBA.
So today, I know that these young kids today, everything loves the swag, the drip. That's what niggas want, the drip, just swag, Instagram, mom, fitted caps.
So
now when you see players come in, they have the players' entrance dressed up, stripped out. Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson. Look back, young kid.
Allen Iverson,
bro.
Allen Iverson.
Yes.
See dude pulling up to the basketball games, the summer league games and shit in a Lamborghini and shit. Mm-hmm. You see him in the hood. There's a reason why he ain't even from Philly.
Platinum chains, all that shit.
He ain't even from Philly. Yeah. Allen Iverson can go in Philly. He can go to any hood USA.
That's my guy.
And not worry about getting jacked. Not worry nothing. Everybody loves Allen Iverson.
I had braids. I had shoes. I had the.
We all had braids.
All that shit.
The 3.
Flex.
The 3. What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me, man? Allen Iverson is that dude. Couldn't really rap, but you know.
No, oh God, Jules, he called himself. That was when Kaza. That was when Kaza was popping.
Yeah, that was
when Kaza was popping. Yeah, Kaza, yes. Yeah, that was when Kaza was popping. I remember looking
this
up.
This Foot Action days back for y'all that don't know. Like, man, I can't believe you just said that.
Kaza days, boy. Yeah, bro. We get right back to that. But OG Ice Cream, we about to flip over real quick. We about to hit
Switch topics.
One of our segments, artists run up and come up. You already know artists on the rise, artists on boom, we fucking with. Check them out. I got one artist for y'all today, man. I got artist by the name of Chef G. Chef G out of New York, man. He's booming right now.
Went to Johnson & Wales for 4 years.
Johnson was 4 years.
No, I'm playing. I'm
Chef, all that shit. I started fucking about a year ago with a track called Automatic, man. Automatic with a dude called Sleepy Hollow. They're both up and coming artists. Him, Sleepy Hollow. He had a song called Forrest Gump with ABG Neo. I know some people out there know ABG Neo. Nigga got jumped in the streets, video camera.
Oh, I do know what that is now.
Yeah, ABG Neo. But he got a song that I just recently called Moody. It's called Moody. Chef G called Moody out of New York, man.
The New York drill?
He's kind of New York drill, I would say. He might be New York drill. He's kind of known for being a 22 G's ops. I don't want to promote violence on here, but I think he's known for being 22 G's ops and shit like that.
It's a hell of an op to be.
Yeah. Chef G out of New York. He might be part of New York drill rap. I see Chef G, song called Automatic blew up. I know Sleepy Hollow, Forrest Gump. He released a track people called Moody, man. Chef G, artist from Run Up and Come Up out of New York, man.
My man.
It's all good, man. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it grooving. We're gonna keep it moving, grooving in this motherfucker.
Speaking of hip hop, while we staying on that,
let's go.
Let's get a round of applause, and if you hear this, we'll hit the applause button to Griselda and Aguilar. You know what I'm saying? Now, for all y'all that don't know, Aguilar, all 6 of y'all that don't know, Aguilar, he's a producer. He's been around like for a long time. He got a couple of your favorite 90s beat records he produced. He was just, underground. Like big producers outside of Pete Rock, Primo, like coming back then, like producers weren't really a thing. But anyway, him and Griselda, they kind of had a little thing for a while. You know what I'm saying? But recently, you saw on IG, they shouted each other out. They put all this shit there. So that's a good look, because Griselda and Aguilar, that murky, that dark, you know what I'm saying, kind of hip hop, you know what I mean, that Alchemist vibe, DJ Muggs kind of shit. That's bars, right up there alley, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to see that. I would like to see a Griselda and Aguilar collaboration, man. That would be dope, man. That'd be dope. So that's good for hip hop right there for all of you that don't know.
They've been booming and grooving a lot, Griselda. I'm starting to see them a lot. I'm starting to see them on feed. I know they're
Griselda's dropping
on my feed everywhere.
Shit like No Limit.
Everywhere.
Like,
yeah, bro. Yes.
And it's all consistent though.
Who is it? Griselda again?
Well, Griselda. Oh, so it's Benny the Butcher. West Side Gun, and then Conway the Machine, and then El Camino was another one that rolls with them. They got I can't forget. Black Soprano Family is with is Benny's people. They're all connected, but they're on some they're on some No Limit shit, man. They're putting out a high quality music and some high volume. You know what I mean? I think Danger, the producer.
Danger.
That sound, like, it's the only one that could be close to it is like an Alchemist, but it's the same, but it's not the same. Like it's a RZA meets Alchemist. Like their sound is just dope. It's dope. Not too many people can pull it off, and it's clean. You could tell the last West Side Gun album that just came out. It's the same sound, but it's cleaner. It's more.
Quick question, Griselda.
Yep.
Are they a group and individual artists too?
Yep.
So they make group projects.
They're all family.
And do they make group projects and they make individual projects? I know Homeboy just released an album.
So it's like
who just released Pray for Paris joint? Who's that?
West Side Gun.
That's West Side Gun. Yeah. Okay, so that's an independent album. So do they also release group projects together?
I think they're working on the Griselda compilation. But it's like Wu-Tang. It's like they could release a group, but does it really matter? Because once you get one of their albums, everybody's gonna be on that shit anyway. So you know what I mean? Like it's one of those yeah, they probably are. They have some up and coming people. I know they got some new artists that they're working with and signed, but for the most part, they all just release their own shit, but they're all over each other's shit. Like they're like the Locks. Like they're just a tight knit group, and I guess they're really family. Like their brothers. I don't want to mess that up, but they're all family. They're all blood family, and it's dope to see that All of them can rap their ass off. All of them, their backgrounds check out. They're not young either. All of them, they're all late 30s. Yeah, they're all anything you could do. Like their background is all solidified. So it's dope to see them progressing the way they are and making music the way they are. Like they're making real street music, but it's quality.
It's quality.
It's done right. It's dope, man.
And if y'all niggas wearing some bars, some gangster shit, some bar shit, listen to Griselda. Listen to what's Conway. Listen to
Conway the Machine. Butcher, somebody who got shot
some bars, bro.
And half his face is paralyzed, cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
And he's still rapping better than 90% of the fucking people. Like it's man. Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Please check out Griselda, man. I'm about to switch over real quick. Switch over to another topic real quick.
All right.
OGIceCream. The females out there that are watching us, I appreciate you for watching our show. Keep watching. Check it out for all the hot girls out there. I'm sure you already heard already. I posted a few days ago. The goddamn song Savage has been booming. Your girl B, the Queen B, hopped on Savage. That's an H-Town connection.
Oh shit, Meg is from
it's a big deal. It's a big deal. The H-Town connection.
Meg, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Meg shit, man. I love Meg Thee Stallion. You obviously know I've been talking about Meg Thee Stallion for over a year now. You know.
Yeah.
Meg Thee Stallion, boy.
Meg, Wolf, boy.
And that Savage remix with Beyonce. Beyonce's saying some shit now, boy. She's saying some shit. It sounds like Jay wrote it, but she's saying some shit. Sound like Jay wrote it, but she's saying some shit, boy.
Nigga, no, Beyonce don't need help doing nothing. So Beehive, please don't listen to this.
Shout out to all the hot girls out there. Hot girl summer coming up.
Yeah, Beyonce, man, that's what a look, man. She got Beyonce on there. That's how you know, like you just just shot, like, man, that's good. Oh, so speaking of that, Nicki Minaj supposedly came at Beyonce.
This crazy bitch.
For that Nick, man,
you better chill out.
It's not confirmed. It's like a little rumor, but man, what did she say? She said something like that's why, you know, your man stepped out on you and you looking stupid, some other shit. Who knows? She didn't say Beyonce's name, but it's just
But why? Why do you gotta say something? What's the purpose?
Beyonce said like, you want real ass? Look at mine on that remix or whatever.
So she said the person, every girl's a fake ass, not just you, Nicki. They all got fake asses, and I appreciate all your fake asses, even though they look unproportionate shit. I still appreciate it.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's weird.
Yeah, I'm sure he wants to fuck with a fake ass. I'm not gonna say no.
Right. Fair enough. But man, like Nicki is having a year, bro. She's been having a couple years, like
you said, that bitch is probably on drugs, bro.
That's the only thing that you could think of is coming out later and then finding out she was doing drugs the whole time because it's erratic. It's over the place. Then it's like she got married and
responding to fucking haters and comments and shit like that.
Yeah, man. Like she. Oh man, I just wonder who's in her circle. Like who's
nobody good.
Who's there to do something like this? Is just we don't know. I'm saying this like we don't know if this comes out that's what it is. It's like that's not, you don't do that. Right. That's royal. That's the queen. You don't.
But you know what I was fucking with? She mentioned something about OnlyFans, bro. Beyonce being a trending topic in this quarantine. Would you date a girl who had an OnlyFans page that was booming up in chains, working with 50 bricks?
That's tough. I don't know.
So what if so me personally, if she was just like a normal girl, had a normal 9 to 5, but also an OnlyFans page, I could fuck with that. But if she was just a bitch who had an OnlyFans page, and I couldn't do that. If she normal bitch had an OnlyFans page, I could fuck with that. It's kind of hot. It's kind of slutty, but it's kind of hot at the same time.
It's cool.
I look at it like a side hustle. Like you got a 9 to 5, but you also sell a little bit of trees, you sell a little bit of fucking sand, you sell a little bit of, you do hair on the side.
That's just a slippery slope, though. Right? OnlyFans, a slippery slope.
It can go deep, dark.
It's a thin line on there between which way you gonna go with it. So it's tough, but you know, it depends on the situation.
I would never wife the bitch up, but I could chill with a bitch, fuck a bitch, kill, date. You know,
that's different.
OnlyFans,
that's different.
But I couldn't wife the bitch up though.
But like to go that route, that's a. Ooh.
What do you think? Would you out there? Would you guys fuck a bitch who has an OnlyFans page? Please let us know. Even though we haven't had one comment, please comment and subscribe.
One of y'all three.
Oh shit.
One of y'all three.
I think it'd be kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie. I think it'd be kind of cool if I could hit a popping on OnlyFans page.
Yeah, of course it'd be cool.
It's kind of cool. Because then like she just giving videos, she doing dirty. They can't even get naked on OnlyFans either. I don't think you can show
OnlyFans is like porn.
I don't think you can show complete nudity. I don't think you can show on there.
Well, if you can't do that, then what's...
That's what I'm saying. If niggas is subscribing $2 a month, $3 a month, you got 50,000 people. That shit adds up.
It does, but it's a Pornhub.
I thought about making one myself during this quarantine, but I don't know exactly what I would do. Like, what do you do? Just post fucking XXX photos? Like, what do you do? Just pose like a fucking bitch, my shirt off? Well, I don't know. Like, what do you do? I'm not joking. I'm really not joking though.
I don't know.
Yeah, just take sexy pictures of my shirt off and my undies and shit, and my polo drawers.
I don't condone anything this man is saying right now. I don't condone anything this man is saying right now.
I'm not on some real shit, Black. I'm dead ass. I used to want to.
Wait a minute.
I thought about stripping, Black, for like a minute of my life.
All right.
Dead ass. Dead ass.
Hey, Wallow and Gilly did it. 5
minutes of my life I thought I was being a stripper, bro. Some real shit, doing house calls, all that kind of shit, bro. I really thought about 5 minutes of my fucking life about being a stripper. I'm not lying to you.
That's deep, man. I mean, hey, if it pays the bills, though, right?
Right.
Isn't Casanova 2 times got an OnlyFans page?
He does have an OnlyFans page. Him and that nigga Safari, they do have OnlyFans.
Niggas are smart.
Right, they do have OnlyFans.
Extra money, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Be fucking with bitches. Safari be fucking with bitches and shit like that. So I get
Smart,
it. Yeah. I don't even want to get started this fucking bitch ass.
Oh man.
It's wild, right?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, it's wild, right? I know. You know what time it is right now? Do you know what time it is right now? Not the actual time.
New music on deck.
It's time for new music on deck.
New music on deck.
You already know.
Let's go.
We got a few tracks out here. Me and Black. We got some shit we popping up. We fucking with.
Lego.
Please check them out. You might like them or not like them. I got 2 tracks for y'all. My first track I got is off Mozzie's new album. Is it an album or mixtape?
Album.
Either one. Mozzie's new album. This is just called Body Count featuring G Herbo and King Von. Future XXL freshman cover.
Got you.
Yeah, I pray in the morning, I go get the dough and take him at night. Yeah, I take him for Zeta, I take him for Dodas, it's just only right. I heard a sucker died at the light. Hey, that was like last week. Pulled up on the side of blood, start beating shit to the fat meat. Shooting out the passenger.
That's when you're Mozzie. That's called Body Count featuring G Herbo and King Von.
Finest.
You already know. What you got, my guy?
I got my man. Some of y'all might know him. John Connor, coming out of Flint, Michigan. The Code. Off his SOS project just dropped.
Put another real nigga in position. Sucker ass nigga wanna talk about the money that he get. But never reach back to the hood and show a nigga how he did it. Real nigga stick to the code.
Alright, just a taste. That's John Connor, The Code off SOS. Some fire shit right there. Check that shit out.
I got another one for y'all. My guy Young Blue, little street R&B artist, man. I think he signed a Boozy Badass. I'm not sure where Young Blue's from. This one is called Dick and Tissues.
I can't lie, I miss you.
That's a hit. That's a fucking hit, man.
That's my guy Young Blue. That's called Dick and Tissues, man.
Word. I'm gonna play my next joint, Ransom, off his second director's cut, part 2. This shit's called Meet Joe Black. It's fire.
Listen, I'm riding with the Reaper. Told him the pleasure was all mine, and I was dying just to meet you. No handshakes in the stand, colder than the freezer. Had to chill knowing that death could be over in the breather.
Meet Joe Black is the name of the song from Ransom, off his director's cut, sequel, part 2.
Okay. We said John Connor. That wasn't John Connor.
John Connor was the first one. This one was Ransom. Ransom. Out of Jersey.
All right. You got something else for us, bro?
Yeah, I actually do. Yeah. So I'm gonna check. This one is off the Karma 3. So that's Davies' new mixtape coming out.
KD.
Yeah. Actually, this is called Handsome. It's fire. It's like Nip Hustle vibe. Check this out.
I didn't know, this might be the realest shit I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of product, we was dealing soap. I'm just being modest, I could get it low. Don't care who the hottest nigga, this is low. Pull up in Prada, probably with your hoe. Now they calling me handsome.
Sir Dave East Handsome off Karma 3. It's gonna be fire. Should be coming out, I think, next week, next Friday.
Karma 3?
Yeah, Karma 3.
Okay. All right, cool. That's what we got. New music on deck for y'all this week. Couple tracks, man. Go check them out, man. Go check them out.
I got to take a piss.
Unfortunately, our normal, we gotta take a little piss break. We'll be right back.
Yes, right back.
OGIceCream Show, we back in this motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Had to take a little quick break. Had to roll something up, take a little piss. You already know motherfucking deal. We still moving, we still grooving.
Moving and grooving.
The whole goddamn thing.
Word.
But check this out. Hey, you watch us every week. The few viewers watch every week. We are two goddamn niggas, two blackface guys who live in, who grew up in New Hampshire.
1.5 niggas, I'm half.
Who grew up in New England. By the way, black spits some real shit to us too, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's some real shit for us. So you probably hear the camera, but
yeah. Just bringing up the fact that growing up out here, it's you become a hybrid because you're privy to both sides. You know what I'm saying? You 9 times out of 10, if you're a minority out here, you grow up broke. You don't have money. It's perceived that you're in a better place and you're
because you live in the suburbs.
Because you live in a suburb, but you could still have a fucked up apartment in the suburb. Like
there's poor parts of the suburbs.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just not as much crime there. You know, people aren't getting shot every day, but there's crack, there's fucking wick, all of that shit. Anyway, growing up like that, when you grow up out here, you're able to see what middle America, so to speak, that you know, middle class to upper class live like. You grow up around these kids. You get to go to their house. You're around their family. When you're around people, all your jobs, your majority is all white people. School, any trip, anything you're doing, you're always the minority. You're always either the token, or you know, it's just always a thing. Yep. You know what I mean with you. But when you grow up in that environment, you're able to see the other side. Now you're able to navigate. You're
as an adult now.
Yeah, as an adult, you're able to pick up the cues. Because if you don't grow up around there and you just think it's one big episode of Friends or some shit, you're not going to be able to pick up on certain shit. You don't know how to read a room.
Right.
You don't know when someone's being condescending, or when they're giving a backhanded compliment, or you can't pick up on the cues that. If you grew up around them, you'd be able to decipher and be able to navigate through. You know what I mean? How to address them and talk to them. How to conduct yourself, which sucks because it's you look like
y'all niggas want some real nigga shit right now.
You want some? Yeah, I'm just saying it sucks because now it's like you're either a house nigga or you're on some preppy shit or acquiescing. You know what I'm saying? Conforming just to get by instead of being, being yourself. Being proud of who you are is a strike against you. One thing white people don't like is a proud minority, a confident proud minority. They don't like that.
And for a lot of people that didn't grow up in the situation that he just explained, the fact that we can maneuver and sliver and slide and still get our way, we're not sellouts. We're not fucking Knuckle Toms, you fucking dummies.
I didn't say we was that.
No, I'm saying a lot of people think that.
Right. Yeah.
Moving up in this world and actually eating and actually moving and sliding. They some people who aren't confident with themselves in their lives, they take that as a certain way that we're a certain type of person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we have an education and know how to talk to them.
We know how to move and swerve.
Yeah. Okay, I feel what you're saying.
That's not the fucking truth. We're just as real as you are.
Playing the game.
But we know how to play the fucking game.
Yeah. You know how to.
All this is a big fucking game.
It's one big game with real life consequences, and it's always there's always a hurdle. It's always 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. And when you grow up in that environment, going to school with these people, hanging out with them, you're able to pick up on things. You now know how they think, and not to say divisive how they think or those people, but a majority of, you know what I'm saying? Like, how it goes when you're the only one in the classroom, or it's a house party. You're invited, but you bring your friends, right? And it's like, well, you're cool, but I don't know, like they can't come. You know what I mean? It's always if you want to get some bud from somebody or whatever the case, there's always a little
a
pause or I don't know, or where you at, or come by yourself, or or you know what I'm trying to say. There's always like
I get it.
It's always something. It's always something, and that is something that is, damn, that shit gotta stop at some point.
And one,
it gotta stop.
And of course, and one cool thing for you, I know
but you need to have that composure, and you need to know how to conduct yourself and speak to these people. You can't just come at them with slang. You can't. You gotta be able to hold your own in a real world setting. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Unfortunately, guys, you can't always sag your pants. You gotta say, "Hey, how you doing today?" You can always say, "What up, nigga?" Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
And money.
That's how it is.
The
bro.
best thing you could do is get a corporate job at some point in your life. And
no,
work
Black,
there for a little
fuck
bit.
you. Do not.
I said at some point in your life, and the reason why is what we just said.
Fuck that.
If you want to do something in life, corporate is going to be involved in whatever you want to do, whether it be sponsorship, whether it be business you're doing with somebody. You need to be able to conduct yourself on a professional level and be able to speak to them on a professional level in their language. If you come to them like, yo, I got this dope idea, blah, 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 they're going to be like, oh, word? Yeah, great. That sounds great. We'll get back to you.
Yep.
If you work,
don't be a sellout, though.
But this is the catch. When you work for a corporate company, you feel like one. Because you're constantly having to deal with those stereotypes and whatever. But in that environment, you get to see how shit works, the machine, how the machine works. You get to see business on a how the world works, pretty much. Yeah. You know what I mean? Business is really just a formula. It's just different industries, but it's all the same formula. Right. You know what I mean? So you get to see how that works, and you get to see money. That is the best thing you could do living out here, is seeing money and how people deal with their money, how they use their money.
One quick thing, real quick. OGIceCreamTheShow, show. For the few viewers I've been watching the last few weeks, we're about the music and hip hop. I know we usually keep it lighthearted, but you're going to see the real nigga moments once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon, we'll start blowing some real shit.
You will see the real nigga moments, and I appreciate my guy Black right here.
And this is one of them. So yeah. Just being around them and seeing people with money, you know, you can have family members, you know, that hustle, they make big money too, but it's different when it's legal, and it's different when you know how to use it, how to make your money work for you, where to put it, you know, investing your money, getting like a 401k, you get a house, you know, instead of, you know, getting brand new shoes, a fly car, and a dope apartment. You now have land, equity,
the big picture.
Now, once you have a house, you can get another house. You get credit. Now, when you get credit, you use credit to your advantage. You know what I mean? When you grow up in a scenario where you're just surviving, so to speak, or your family's living check to check, it's a survival way of living. You're just thinking of how to get by. You know what I mean? Whereas if you're in a position where you have some money, or your family you're more comfortable. Now you're not in such a, I need this now. Now you could chill. You don't have to waste your money on something small.
And you young Black niggas out there growing up, I know we like to be fly, we like to be jiggy, we like to get bitches, but realistically, your Jordans aren't that important. Your trues aren't that important. Your G's aren't that important. If you take the same amount of money, put that in the bank, put it towards an investment, or stack it towards that is a lot important. That's way more important. So once you become an adult and have responsibility, you're gonna look back and realize that your J's, your goddamn simple
financial literacy
isn't anything at all.
Financial literacy, you need that. When you're around people with real money, I shouldn't say real money, just people that have money, or you see people with big money, it's rare that you see them flaunting it, or they might have a nice car, but they don't have jewelry. Like they know how and where to spend their money and how to make it work for them. And when you're in the corporate world, you get to see how they maneuver. You get to pick up on their conversation. You get to rub elbows with them, and that helps you with whatever, you know, you're trying to do. You don't got to stay corporate, but being in that world helps you.
You need to know that side of the world.
You need to know that side, so you're more well-rounded in how things work as a whole, just in life. You can apply what you learned there to whatever it is you're trying to do.
But never be a sellout, okay? It's okay to be yourself. It's quite okay.
Yeah.
But I'm with you 1,000%, my guy. 1,000%.
Yeah, but it's also tough though, because you know some people. You have your worker bees, you have your people that works for. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you can't. if you up at night when you go to bed, squirming, thinking about what you should have did or should have said, or just stressed about the next day, when you go to work, you automatically get sick to your stomach or get a headache driving in.
Not for you, my friend.
Not for you.
Not for you, my friend.
It's not for you. You gotta take what you can from that situation and use it to your advantage to get ahead. You know what I mean? And I learned that late, but you know, better late than never. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'm glad that we were able to grow up out here, so we know both sides. Because when you meet certain people, like just growing up, you know, you meet kids. Some people move out here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And man, like disrespect money. It's such it's short-sighted. It's man. It's like, dude, you got $5,000 worth of clothes on right now, but I just picked you up. It's a car. You can go to a dealership and get a nice car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put some money down. Anyway, yeah. That's the little nugget of information, you know?
Please take it, write it down.
If you hungry, get a plate. Food
Remember
for thought.
it. I'm talking about food for thought. That's some real shit, man. I got black on some real shit always. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
OGIceCream, we still moving the group in this bitch. It's getting real late. It's almost about 3 a.m. this motherfucker.
3 a.m.
We OGIceCream the show, man. Thank you for watching. Please keep watching, man. Please subscribe. Please like. Please leave a comment. Check out OGIceCream the show for updates on our Instagram.
Word.
All right?
Word.
We are out. Peace.
Peace.